Hi everyone, my name is Hani Alkhatib, second year PhD student from TU Dublin, and I'll be discussing a review paper that have been accepted in Applied Thermal Engineering Journal. This paper talks about the deployment and control of adaptive building facades. The authors of this paper are myself, Dr. Philip Lemerchant from TU Dublin, Professor Brian Norton from TU Dublin, and Dr. Dominic O'Sullivan from UCC. As an introduction, buildings are responsible for 40% of global energy consumption. Adaptive facades are used as one approach to achieving a new and refurbished near-zero energy buildings. This figure shows the interrelationship between many aspects of an adaptive facade. Each aspect is explained in details in different sections throughout the paper. Moving on to facade functions. In general, facade functions are determined by the inside of the building. For example, in residential buildings, the facade functions are determined by the people inside it. On the other hand, in greenhouses, the facade functions are determined by the type of plants inside the greenhouse itself. This figure shows the relationship between the facade and functions in different building types. Now, there are many adaptive technologies. 45 adaptive technologies have been categorized and compared in the paper as shown in this table. They are compared in terms of physical process, response time, control type, readiness, integration complexity, and they are also compared in terms of adaptive and in terms of advantage and disadvantage of each technology. Now, to enable the adaptive facade system to work effectively, a control system should intervene between the building, its occupants, and the external weather. The figure on the left shows the overall control architecture and how the adaptive facade is connected with different building elements. The figure on the right shows the 14 main control strategies that are used to control the adaptive facade. These control strategies are explained and compared between each other in terms of advantage and disadvantages of each control strategy. 27 studies have been reviewed to find the most used control strategy out of the 14, and this can be shown in the pie chart on the left. Also, control parameters, which are shown in the figure on the right, are also explained in the paper and how they can affect the performance of the adaptive technology. Lastly, the responsiveness. The dynamical response time of any adaptive facade is split into two. The response time of building fabric, which can be calculated by different equations shown in the paper, and the response time of the facade technologies. In conclusion, these are the main findings of the paper. All the key findings and the figures which are used in this presentation can be found in my MaREI poster, which will be presented in MaREI Symposium. Thank you so much.